He falls from skyscrapers. He gets blown up, drowned, set on fire, smashed into concrete. All for a shot that gets cut in post. But this isn't just another action movie. It's Hollywood without makeup. A love letter to the ones always in the shadows. And yes, this is Ryan Gosling's best role since Drive. Finally, he gets punched in the face again. Welcome to The Fall Guy, a movie about movies, where cinema quite literally blows itself up. You thought this was about stunts? Seriously? It's a romantic comedy disguised as an action film wrapped in a meta love-hate letter to the industry. It's like Barbie and Mission Impossible had a baby, and instead of Tom Cruise, it's Ryan Gosling, jumping not of buildings, but into his own insecurity. They'll show you how the explosion happened. I'll show you why the main characters are actually falling apart inside. Because it's a film about what it means to feel invisible. Even you are the lead in your own life, you can still get cut out in the edit. Ever feel like you were edited out of your own movie? Comments are open. Who's directing yours? Ryan Gosling doesn't just play a stuntman. He plays a man who was once told, "You're replaceable." And he believed it. So now he throws himself under cars, jumps out of helicopters, but he still can't bring himself to text his ex. Meet the modern hero. He can survive a car explosion, but not one unread message. Strength is when she doesn't text you for 3 days and you're still alive. Emily Blunt? She's not just the ex, she's a director. She framed the film, the story, and her own damn life. She's gone with the guys who leap but never evolve. She isn't a love story, it's one-sided direction. And now, a little detail most people miss. Every side character is metaphor. The villain? A producer who cuts our souls for content. The stunt crew? Always burning, never credited. The dog? Yeah, the dog's the only one who stays loyal and lives in the moment. Even the dog has a narrative arc. In your life movie, who's the dog and who's the director? Drop it in the comments. There's one scene that stuck with me, and it's not explosion, not a chase. It's Ryan Gosling in the trailer, wiping off makeup, scrubbing on the face that's not his own. There's not just a quiet moment, it's a full-soul unmasking. That's what it looks like when someone realizes their whole life was edited by someone else. Another scene, a chaotic action shoot. At first glance, just blockbuster fluff, but watch closely. The camera loses focus, grabs fragments. A stuntman falls, and in the corner, the guy who replaced him waits a turn. That's not sloppy directing, that's the message. Everyone is replaceable. Every take might be your last shot at mattering. And then, silence. A chase scene, no sound. No footsteps. No music. Nothing. Not a mistake. A pause. The film stops shooting and starts whispering. You're running too, aren't you? You just forgot why. Drop your favorite silent scene in movie history, let's talk. And here's the biggest trick the Fall Guy pulls. It pretends to entertain you. But it's not about stuntmen. It's about people who pretend they're okay. Who fall, get up, and smile for the camera, while hiding bruises no makeup could even cover. You think The Fall Guy is a movie about tough guys jumping off rooftops and walking out of fire without a scratch? No, my friend. It's a movie about people who pretend they are fine every single day. It's about you, my dear viewer. About me. About us. The replaceable hero. The main character, a stuntman. He's not the face of the frame. He's the shadow. He's needed until he gets hot, until he gets old, until he makes a mistake. Then, next. Sound like a movie? Or the corporate world we live in? The Fall Guy is about those who want to be seen, but fear that once they are, they'll be replaced. It's a film about acting off stage, about love that's scared to speak its name, about people who's mastered how to fall, but never learned how to stand up honestly. And here's the magic. The movie's funny. It's fast, stylish, full of action. It smiles at you. And at the moment, you don't notice it's telling your story. You're exhausted. You need to be liked. You fear to be irrelevant. Have you ever felt like a stand-in in your own life? Drop a comment, even if it feels like no one will get it. The Fall Guy isn't about stunts. It's about the crux. The ones we cover with smiles, edits, or a specific joke, just like this video. When the Fall Guy breaks the fourth wall, it doesn't smash with a hammer. It wins, like a magician who knows you'll see the trick, and lets you fall for it anyway. It's a movie about making movies. A story where characters perform their own lives like it's a special effect, because the audience demands spectacle. And strangely enough, we're the audience. The film challenges you. What if everything you watch is scripted? What if your emotion, like stunts, are directed by someone else? It's like if you ever caught yourself living by someone else's script. They pay me for fall, but no one pays me to get back up. And in that moment, this isn't a movie about him. It's about you. The film commented on itself, breaking genre rules, parodying and embracing action. The Fall Guy uses action tropes to show how easily we're distracted. While you're laughing at the punchline, you miss the diagnosis hidden inside. You, the viewer, become a co-conspirator in the illusion, and the movie knows it. When was the last time you stopped and asked, "Who's directing my life?" Comment please, if you dare. This isn't a fun movie about stunt work. It's a mirror, and you laugh at the mirror until it starts laughing back. On the surface, it's explosions, but underneath, bitterness, fear, and the need to matter. Let's break down the scenes where the Fall Guy speaks louder than explosions. That rooftop jump? It's not a centerpiece, it's a metaphor. He's not saving anyone. He's testing if he's still irreplaceable. He falls because he's not sure anyone's still to catch him. You can do the work that makes the shot possible and still stand in shadow of someone else's applause. How often do we live like that, unseen, yet essential? Even the romance he comes with risk. Because for these characters, saying "I love you" is harder than flying through a burning train car. Here's a quiet scene you might miss. Gosling in the shadows, watching someone else do his stunt. Not just a change in schedule, but a crisis of identity. Who are you if you're not even needed as a backup anymore? And here's the silence every loud movie needs. No words, yet more honest than any dialogue. Because the man making the movie becomes a special effect, until nothing real is left inside. The Fall Guy stitches explosion into drama, turns falling into confession, and next time you say, "It was just a fun movie," maybe you just miss the pain, buried under punchlines and edits. When we were kids, we wanted to be as superheroes. As adults, we are stuntmen. Pulling off invisible tricks, smiling through the pain, pretending it's all going according to plan. The Fall Guy isn't about action. It's about the people who make the impossible look easy, so you can say, "Yeah, it was fine." And if you work hard, hold on, try your best, and no one claps. You are a stuntman too, just without the credits. The actors we didn't recognize because they were playing us. Ryan Gosling, he isn't just Ryan Gosling. He's a man stuck between "I used to matter" and "Am I still me?" That face, it's not just a meme with shiny eyes. It's someone who used to be in the spotlight, now fading into margins. He plays a hero who's not sure if he's won. That's why Gosling doesn't overdo it in this film. He gives us exactly what you give on a Monday morning. No theatrics, no heroics, Just a face that says, I'm here, but I'm tired. Emily Blunt, not a love interest, but the director of your drama. Emily Blunt isn't the damsel in distress. She's the one calling action when you think it's your big moment. A director in the scene and in spirit. She's the person who once said, I'm tired of pretending I'm just a support act, then walk off screen, only to return behind the camera and slap everyone back into shape. Emily Blunt is the conscious of the craft. She knows love isn't a kiss in slow motion. It's having the guts to say, it hurts that you don't even know who you are. Aaron Taylor Johnson, the star that shines too loud. He's a star lifted by the backs of stuntmen. He's the poster boy of the look at me era. The guy yelling, I made this movie, while dangling from wires, surrounded by fireballs and body doubles. He's not playing the villain. He's playing the industry. That circus where noise and ego drown out meaning. And he nails it. Maybe because deep down, he's exhausted from being the main clown too. The side characters, that's you when you miss a Zoom call. Cameos, bait parts, background players, let us, the viewers, the tech crew, the friends, the quiet pros. The ones doing all the stunts just to keep someone else in focus. That's a film where it's not about who's in frame, it's about who makes the frame possible. And this is the kind of story, everyone's got a lead role. Ryan Gosling here isn't just a hero, he's the editor of his life, burning the past to start again. And that's the greatest of the Fall Guy. It looks like a roller coaster, but it's therapy on wheels. The whole film is asking you one thing. How much longer will you pretend you are not you? That's it. If you think you just watch a fun movie, maybe you miss the real point. But hey, you can always rewatch it, just like your life. This review was for the ones not listed in the credits, but without them the movie doesn't exist. If you saw yourself in this comment, I'm a stuntman. And if you just love good movies with soul and spice, hit subscribe. We don't blow scenes up for likes, but when we do, it's your mind. This movie didn't break the box office, but broke into our hearts. With a production budget between $125 million, it grossed around $181.2 million worldwide, falling short of the estimated break-even point of $300 million. But in some corners of the world, the film punched above its weight. In the UK and Ireland, it earned a strong $13.8 million. Critics and audience alike gave it a nod of approval, with an 81% score on Rotten Tomatoes and a 1 of Cinema Score. It was praised not just for its charm, but for the way it honors stunt performers, the unsung heroes of the screen, and for joining spark between Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt. This wasn't a movie trying to be louder than life. It was trying to show you who's been holding the camera, taking the hits, and making you believe it all alone. What do you like this review? Tell us in the comments. Thank you for joining me in this review. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, share, and of course subscribe. I truly appreciate every one of you. Let's make movie reviews not just informative, but truly beautiful and engaging together. This was Amelo. I'll be seeing you in the next video. Ta-da!